Yo. What's good, y'all? Let's make some money. I like this bet a lot. See if I can get it down. I mean, direct arb to DraftKings, 3-cent hold to FanDuel, about a 7-cent hold to Pinnacle. So not amazing, but I mean, it's 26 with like this minus 127 average odds here. I mean, DraftKings minus 155, FanDuel minus 136, Penny minus 131. We're getting it at minus 113, dog. That's a pretty good value. Not bad, not bad. I don't think this, yeah, it's not here anymore. How much do you recommend I start? How much do I recommend you start betting with to make 5K a month? Well, let's just say 5K, that's, you need to make $162 basically a day. So $162, yeah, and you're gonna bet for 3. That's about what I would say. I mean, and you're gonna be using non-limited accounts. I use limited accounts. 161 is so achievable in 3 hours a day, dog. I bet with around anywhere. I wager between 2 to 10K. Like, it's a big gap, but let's say minimum 2K to get you there. Like, just think about it in this way: you got to make $161 a day. Average. I would think you can be able to do that. If you use platinum, if you use live betting, dog, 100% can get $161 a day. That's super achievable. At that amount of time, 3 hours a day, 100%. That's a good goal. Just start with what you can, man, and just get there. But that's a good goal to go after. I like that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, start with 2K. I mean, I started with 3K when I first started, and my first month I made $14,000. So I started with 3K on day 1. 31 days later, I had 14K in profit on top of the $3,000. So, yeah, I'm sure you could do it with less, but yeah, just, I would say, yeah, $1,000, $2,000. 2,000 would be perfect. I think that's like the perfect amount. Anything less you can do, 100%. Anything more, even better. But 2K, I think, is like a really good spot. Like where you can comfortably make money and not have to wait for the bets to settle as much to get your bankroll back. I think that's a really good, it's a good amount. Thank you, and your new video was dope. I appreciate it, man, and no problem. If you got any questions, let me know. You can DM me or ask them in the chat here. Yeah, and when you get started, dog, or have you already started? Are you on a Oddsjam plan? Have you started this yet? Are you looking into it? You learning? No, I haven't started yet. Cool. Yeah, man. It's especially in the fall. Absolute money maker. But you can make money right now. It's going crazy. I mean, if you weren't aware, I'm probably sure you hear it. I don't like sounding like a salesman or anything, but if you mention me when you email randall@oddsjam.com, they can get you a good deal and a 7-day free trial on platinum. So, and then if you go gold plan, if you don't want to try platinum, you can use my name, KROSS, KROSS, to get 35% off your first month. I know you probably heard it before, but just letting you know if you weren't aware. What are you looking for? Right now, we're on the EV page, so we're just looking for some good EV placements. We'll probably arb a little bit too. I can go check out the arb page now. We'll see what's popping. Sure, yeah, okay. I also have to check my FanDuel account, because they limit me to absolute dirt. I think like 1% limits. So I gotta see if that's still the case. Because that is unusable. Alright, let's find out. Yeah, no, I can only get 157 here. That's 1%. Yeah, so they still got me bad. They still got me down dirty right now. FanDuel is fucking got me dirty. Over. I mean, plus 118 is kind of crazy, but shy over assist. Kind of nuts. I mean, this is a really good EV play. Unfortunately, it's like I'm saying, I'm not gonna be able to get much down on this, I don't think, until I can get the support team to up my limits. And if they don't, then I'm gonna have to create another account because they got me bad. Yeah, let's get rid of FanDuel on this. It's gonna be unusable. We could do this though. What can we get on this? Only 28 bucks on DraftKings. I gotta log back into UWager. Oh fuck, I forgot password on accident. That song sucks. Alright. Just gotta log back into all these books, so we're just ready to go. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go back to the EV page, honestly. See what we got going. I'm learning, but we'll start soon, so I can bet in the fall. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, man. Yeah, hit me up on Twitter or email me if you have any other questions or need any help getting started, man. I'm on an OJ plan, but was down $900. Now I'm down $400. Had a great night last night. Dodgers game helped a ton. Nice. Yeah, if you're doing EV, dude, that happens. It's just variance. That's why I suggest like everybody do arbitrage when they first start, so that they can just make risk-free profit, grow their bankroll, and have a better cushion for eating at that variance when it hits you, so you don't feel like Oddsjam doesn't work, because it does. I've definitely been discouraged before, for sure. Hit a huge wave of variance and you're like, okay, what is this, bro? This doesn't work. But it does. Here we are, almost 7 months later. Yo, what's up, Matt? How you doing, bro? I live EV. What makes you select a bet? So I mean, it's basically, I mean, everybody knows, right? Or if you don't, I go to DVIG settings and I select Pinnacle as my DVIG book. So I'm calculating no vig odds using Oddsjam's algorithm or a specific book as your source of truth. So we're gonna DVIG against Pinnacle as it's one of the sharper books. Obviously, there's a couple other selections you can hear. Sometimes I do FanDuel. We usually do Pinnacle. But then with a DVIG method, we do worst case. Basically, worst case DVIG method will compute from the available supported DVIG methods and return the least favorable odds from this set. This is typically used for picking safer bets. That one is usually what I go with, or I'll do additive. And additive, this is DVIG method that factors in underdog bias more than multiplicative method. But yeah, I like this one. This is a good setup. And then in terms of, I do, you know, like maximum 170-ish. I don't really look for crazy underdogs. Sometimes I do, but for now, I've been on a roll with this method, so it's been working. I'll take anything above 2%, and then I don't do any. I do max market with it 50, and I leave the minimum open. And then right now, I have everything selected, but I got rid of the NFL because that shit was popping up and it was pissing me off. And then I just select all the books I'm using. Yeah, basically what I do. And then when I pick a bet, kind of looking for it to be a direct arbitrage, a direct, you know, cross market from Pinnacle. So like, let's see if I can get an example. Sometimes it'll be a pretty close, and I'll call it if there's backup, if there's some backup data for me to confirm. Like these are pretty, this is a pretty heavily favored bet right here to take. The cross market from MGM to DraftKings and Caesars is not super good. It's, you know, plus 120 minus one, or plus 115 to minus 145. So there's a lot of width there, but this right here is, you know, pretty close. Pinnacle, almost an arb. It's like a 4-cent hold. This would be a pretty good bet. I would place this because both of these are pretty lined up. If this was like minus 110 and like minus 130 or whatever, if this was just a little bit lower, I probably wouldn't take this. But yeah, I would definitely take this. 60% probability. No vig. The DVIG, the true odds of this is minus 153, so you're getting CLV on this. I mean, you're getting value on that, not CLV. We probably would have gotten CLV on that if we had taken it. So like, this is a 1-cent hold, pretty good. Kind of far off on FanDuel, but not terrible. Not terrible at all. Honestly, I would take this. First period, yeah, I would take this. And I am going to take this. Yo, what's good, bro? How are you? Alright, nothing's really popping up right now. That's okay. In the meantime, we could try to hit this arb. Rebounds. Rudy Gobert over 10.5 rebounds. Alright, let's try to hit this. See what we can get down on it, at least. Oh shit, hold on. Put the wrong amount. We can get $39 on DraftKings side. 39, so 25. 25, 56. Except looks like the odds have changed. Alright, yeah, we didn't get that. Odds changed on us, so we missed that one. Unfortunately. Rudy Gobert over 9.5 rebounds. We might just take this straight up as EV play. If it's still available. Can't find this guy's name. Over 9.5. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Let's just double confirm. Yeah, this is a really good EV bet. I mean, everybody's favoring is over. So we're gonna take that side as EV. Prop builder, whatever. This side doesn't matter. $0 wager on this side. All right, let's go back to EV. Let's check the hold on, I'm gonna check the fantasy site real quick. Just want to look and see if there's anything that pops up on Fliff for tomorrow, like any tennis matches. Oh shit! Yep. Okay. Hold on. Let's make a Fliff parlay here. What do you guys think? Let's do a parlay. Let's do a parlay. All right. All right, let's do a flip parlay. Mystics under Jesus. Live. Oh shit, I didn't know they showed live betting on on the fantasy side. That's kind of nice. Did not know that. Should we try to do one of these? First half spread? No, those are all gone. Are these all live? Oh my god. They're all kind of like glitched. I don't really want all live. I wanted to try to get pre-game. Kind of crazy though. I didn't know you could do this. Team total. Team total. Team total over 111. Alright, it's gone. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with this page anymore for now. Kansas City Royals. That's gone. See what the arms are looking like. Just one, still the same Gobert over. I tried to lock in these esports plays the other day and I can't find them. So I like this bet a lot right here. You can get this on MyBookie, XBet, or Busser. Looks like New York Yankees versus Los Angeles Angels. This is pregame, by the way. EV. First half run line over 4. I like this a lot. Over 4 minus 133. So we're getting, you know, it's at 21 cent. So width, pretty sharp. 58% probability. We're getting 7 cents off of the true probability of Pinnacles odds. The average odds are minus 152, and we're getting it at minus 133. And the average odds for under plus 120, so it's a pretty good bet, and it's a 1 cent hold to Pinnacle as well, so almost a direct arb. We will place this. It's a no vig bet. So player base is a little sketch, but I mean everyone has this guy going over. You're in a state with not a lot of books, you could low-key slap this. There's only $211 liquidity on it as well, so it's not like some giant whale knows something either. So I would honestly suggest taking this. It's not a bad bet at all. Golf. Interesting, bro. I'm taking this. Oh, Novik. This is a golf PGA. Interesting. I didn't think I'd bet on this shit, but here we are. What is this game? Sam Burns. Okay, we're gonna just have to type his name in because it's not popping up. Okay, here we go. Sam Burns, minus 120. Perfect. Placed. Okay, cool. Any more? $0.01 hold on this tennis play, 14 cents of width. Yeah, bro, I'm betting this too. Tennis tomorrow. Gomez versus Nori. What time? 7:50 a.m. Over 3.5 sets. Over 3.5 sets, $60. $60. All right, bet. Place that. Another first half total runs for tonight as well. I should have parlayed these. Maybe I still can. Washington first half. First half Washington over 4. Oh, I think the odds just changed on this. Did they? No, this is for tomorrow. That's why. Okay. Whoops. This is for tomorrow. Over 4. Gotcha. $60. Why didn't it accept? Oh my god. Hold on. First 5 innings. Over 4. Minus 110. Yes, yes, yes. $60. There we go. I could have parlayed that, honestly. Here's another one. Should we parlay these? This one's under. Is this tomorrow as well? Yeah, alright, so let's do this. MLB. Alright, so let me go back to the Angels one. So the first Angels one was over 4, okay. Over 4. MLB. If we actually want to see the true EV on this parlay though, we'll have to do some math with a calculator. So let's figure this out. Let me use the calculator on. Hold on. First, let me lock it in solo. So Atlanta Braves, Philly. Braves, first half, under, right? Yeah, under. Okay. So Braves under, $60. $60. Braves under. Okay, so now we'll get the calculator out. Go to Ovig. Let's see. Minus 115. Minus 110. So 49. All right, let me do the math here. 49.48% for the first leg. And we're gonna go to the game tonight, which is the Angels Yankees first half. And we're gonna go over 4. And the over 4 is at minus 133. And the under is at plus 108, which gives this 54.28% probability. And now, third one was the what was it? The Nationals game, right? Tomorrow, the Nationals game tomorrow. All right, Nationals game tomorrow. Over 4. So over 4 is minus 110. And the under is minus 115. So we're getting 49.48. All right, now let's throw this into a calculator. All right, so it was 49.48%. Other leg was 54.28%. Leg 3 was 49.48%. So those are the probabilities, true probabilities of each leg. And my bookie is giving us, for the parlay, it's giving us 535 odds. So parlay odds are plus 535. So let's see what the EV is on this. All right, so it is actually, unfortunately, it's negative EV. So unfortunately, I wouldn't take this as a parlay, but we took them straight because there was EV. But altogether, there's no parlay here. There's no EV here on the parlay. It's at minus 0.157 EV. So it's about basically the expected value is just 0. Meaning over time we'd expect to lose about 15 cents for every dollar wagered. That's what that would be if we placed a parlay like this. So yeah, unfortunately we won't parlay those. Let's see let's ask what would the odds need to be for parlay. All right. So we would have needed the odds on that parlay to be around 729 for it to be a 10% EV. If that was the case, that would be a good parlay to place. But they were giving us really bad odds on that parlay. So no thanks. One day I'm gonna learn this math. You will, bro. You will. I'm not even a math genius, dog. I'm kind of almost illiterate sometimes. Use chat, bro. Use ChatGPT. Watch some videos. Just go to the learn page on Oddsjam. They tell you a lot about the calculators and the math behind it. Yo, you plus EV today? Yeah, bro. We are. We're doing both, honestly. Not much arbing, but look, what's this? Oh, it's gone. How much do you think we can get on this? Let me see. I'll let you know. All right, so we can get 36 bucks on this. All right, so $36. Let me go to Novig. George Kirby. What team is this guy on? He's on Washington, and that's tonight. Washington tonight. Kirby strikeouts thrown. George Kirby. So we want to get $29 down and 14 cents. All right, so we got $29.14 down, and we selected on DraftKings for 36 bucks. Okay, there we go. So obviously not a lot of money because DraftKings limited us to $36, but You know, it was actually $36.03 if you want to get specific. And we got 131 odds on Novig. So that's $2.17 risk free. Obviously not a lot of money, but I'll take $2.17 for not even $100 wagered. Here's a live EV play. So this is a player points one. Player points Naz Reid. Naz Reid to score 10 points and hit the under here, so 700. Let's see what we can place here. So DraftKings is only letting me get $33 down here, which means I gotta put 27 here, which once again, not a huge profit, but $2.61. Not a huge profit, but now just off of ARBs, we've made $4 in risk-free profit, and what, under 2 minutes? Not bad. So here's some more. This one's on Sport Trade, which is a betting exchange. I really like Sport Trade a lot. Fortunately, that is now gone. I'm sure it'll come back though. Let's go back to Positive EV and see if there's anything. Any more pre-game stuff, by the way? Did we miss anything? What about this Tampa Bay run lines? No, I don't like that. Yeah, that was about it on EV. There we go. Let me log back into some of these books. Yeah, you check the MLS. We could go to the sportsbook screen and see what the MLS looks like. So it doesn't look like much is listed at all, as you see here on Oddsjam. I guess these are live, right? Yeah, these are live. But only Pinnacle's showing. Vinny Meatballs. You the GOAT, bro. This is extremely valuable to see what a profitable full-time bettor deems a worthy risk. That's a lot of liquidity, Jesus Christ. It's a good bet though. See, sometimes the exchanges scare me because I see all this liquidity placed down, which means I don't know if someone knows something or what, but this is a pretty fucking good bet, dude. I'm just gonna try to place this on Sport Trade. MLB, Cincinnati Reds, Kansas under 6.5. Yeah, like the rest of the market is completely favoring this. I mean, it's at minus 193 for the total odds. Unless somebody knows something, if they do, props to them for putting that much money down on the over here for this underdog. I mean, they're placing, they have plus 130 down. So like, it just doesn't make sense for us not to place this bet. I mean, even if it is a whale that might have some kind of information, I mean, in terms of math, it's just a good bet. I mean, it's a direct it's a 1 cent hold to Pinnacle. And the rest of these books, you know, these pretty popular books, Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel, they're all, you know, plus 152, plus 135, plus 140. You know, the average odds between most of all these books is at plus 142. They're at minus 214, minus 175, minus 188, minus 186. So like minus 156 for this. I mean, look, there's not another book that's even close. They're all around 170 and up. 170 is the next one I see. So like in terms of value, that's really good. I mean, it's gone down a little, right? So like, who knows? Someone could know some shit, man. The rotations or a pitcher could be coming in. They know. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll keep an eye on this game though, and we can determine next time, right, with these exchanges, if we should be careful wagering that or not. So we'll use this as a test. You guys can see too. You know, if this one loses, probably it might be best to stay away. I mean, once again, you can't just determine that off of one bet, but we can start to maybe get an idea as we see this pop up a lot of the times where these people are putting down crazy amounts of money on these exchanges, and a lot of them for underdog, like they're placing for the underdog. So it's a little sketchy, right? Especially pre-game stuff, like pre-game player props. Be careful with the exchanges, in my opinion, personally. It'll pop up as an EV bet, but it's like just perfectly as like an arm or a very close low hold, and I feel like people place that on purpose to attract you, like us, to go fill in their order, because they're placing an order with however some large sum of money, and they're wanting it to pop up on softwares like Oddsjam so that a bunch of users like us go fill their large order, because you see, oh my god, it's 6% EV, go. But be careful. I'm telling you. Go do it. Don't just listen to me. Go test it out. Just like track the bets without placing money down, and you'll see, man. I'm telling you. These player props, especially MLB, like pitcher props and shit. I placed 2 today. I should have learned my damn lesson. I placed 2 today because I thought they were crazy EV. One was like 9% EV. Lost. Other one lost. It's just, you got to be careful with the exchanges. Bam, did the esports work for you? No, bro. I don't know what the hell. So, look, they're popping up, right? We got 2 right here. I try to do the game feature, and it takes me to, it says, sorry, something weird happened. So, it doesn't even work. And then when I go to the esports tab on BetOnline, like, let's go to the BetOnline tab on esports. So, this is for tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning. Let's see. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 29th. Okay, let's see if this is... Okay, so we're looking for Cybershock versus Nexus at 4:30 in the morning. Cybershock versus... Oh, shit, I found it, actually. Hold on a second. I found it. So let's try to place this. So first map... Yeah, fuck it. Let's place this. First map... Map 1 over 20... and a half. All right, let's try this shit, dude. All right, we took this one. Let's try this one out. Astrum versus Cubics Esport. Let's go find out what game that. What time is this at? This is at 1:30. Asterix versus Cubics. Okay, I found it. All right, we're looking for map handicap. Astrum minus... Okay, here it is. I found it. $90. Wow, let's try these, bro. Let's try these out. Are those the only esports? Yeah, looks like it. All right, we got 2 esports plays in finally for the I thought I couldn't find it, but I had to do some digging through the way this shit is laid out, man. Some of these apps are just so old. They don't care about the UI, man. They're greedy companies. Rockies, I kind of like this bet. Fanatics. Team total. I mean, come on. The Rockies got to score it once, right? Most of the books are pretty in line here, so there's not really crazy value. I can't even log into Fanatics, so it must be a sign, right? I'm going to take that as a sign not to place that bet. Yeah, bro, I didn't see anything for MLS. Looks like the only thing showing for MLS is on Pinnacle. You said there's 13 MLS games? Why is none of them showing up, bro? We went to the sportsbook screen, looked. I typed in MLS. Look, only 2 games are showing on Oddsjam. Portland versus Monarchs, St. Louis, I'm guessing. Yeah. And Vancouver versus Minnesota. Those are the only games showing. They're baiting. I've heard people say that's how they strategize their odds making. Yeah, man, they are baiting. They make it so that an EV bettor is forced to bet it. Yep, it's exactly true. So that's what I'm saying. Be careful with those exchanges. I really don't place any EV bet, pregame EV bets on props, especially player props, pregame. I only look to ARB on these exchanges or place, you know, like a main line. CLV Scout is right. All right, let's go to live. I've only been using exchanges for ARBs. I can't figure it out. Yeah, that's a smart move, Matt. I would stay away from doing EV shit with. I can't lie to you. I've tested it myself to make sure, and it's just not. Player props. Just stay away. Stay away. That's a fact. It's old. That's a fact. It's old. They don't want to change. You're right, fam. That's a fact. It's old. They don't want to change. You're right, fam. Type Major League Soccer and they show up. All right, let me see. Oh, look at this guy. He just fucking Goats Fantasy just saved the day. All right, bro, let's look. Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking games, but not really any odds are showing. Like, look how fucked this is. Only one side really is showing. And nothing was I mean, these games are all almost over. They're all in like extra time here. But yeah, you said a couple more popping up tonight. You got 3 more games coming tonight. Maybe we can get some bets in on these. Yeah, sportsbooks are mad greedy, dog. Yeah, Banks, I don't know what you were looking for there. We couldn't really, yeah. If you see anything there you go. But we'll come back to it. Look, I mean, here's an EV play. Look, speak of the devil. Look at this shit. Bet online, MLS. What is this? Total goals? This is so risky, dog. What the hell am I doing? I'm gonna do it for you, Banks. What the hell? The line changed to 3.25? What does that even mean, dude? How can you get half of a goal? Oh, there we go. It fixed itself. I don't know what that was. 3.25, dog. What the fuck? Yo, has anyone used 4CX, the betting exchange, or whatever, the sweepstakes? I'm kind of curious. What is, yo, somebody explain. I don't know why I just placed that, dog. The fuck? What is 3.25? I have never heard of that in my life. How do you get half of a goal? It's a split. They split your wager to under 3 and under 3.5 payouts. It's ass. Damn. Half my bets on under 3. Okay. What are they at, bro? Oh, they haven't started yet. This was pre-match. I'm dumb, bro. I like this bet though. They're not scoring 3 goals, bro. They're not scoring 3 goals. Look, they don't. That money line is. The money lines are terrible, bro. They don't even know who's winning this shit. Yeah, bro, we're good. We're good on this. There's gonna be 2 goals in this game, guaranteed. It's gonna end 2-0. Galaxy, calling it. Let's see what happens. That was for you, bro. If that loses, you owe me $80. I've never know that. I appreciate the info on that. I didn't know that they place a 0.25. That's sick. That is sick. Only offshores do that. Of course they do. That's like a greedy fucking thing to do. Of course they do that shit, dude. Alright, not many plays popping up. Sometimes we can switch the DV, go to FanDuel, see what happens. Nothing much. Fuck it, we'll go back to Pinnacle, honestly. I hate Rebet UI so much, dude. Don't even get me started. I can't even use that app just simply because of how bad the UI is. Once again, it's another book that's just created, trying to make money. They probably don't make any money at all. I do have a parlay. I did place a parlay on there today. We had some Korean baseball shit. That hit. We got Mateo's game spread plus 8.5. That hit. And we got Alcaraz money line. That hit. Now we just need Djokovic money line in the morning at 5 a.m. So that should be good. Unless he loses somehow. I don't think he will. But that was plus 217 odds on Rebet. Oh, I used the fantasy tool on Oddsjam to find that. There's a 4-leg parlay. We got 3 legs right now. We just need I'm not gonna lie, the Djokovic one that we're waiting on was not on the. That was not on Oddsjam. I just fucking put that in there to juice odds a little bit because I'm kind of a Djokovic bandwagon fan. I mean, minus 2,500 odds. I mean, is this guy really gonna lose? Come on. But yeah, Rebet is absolute shit app, bro. It's like a fucking 4-year-old made this thing. It just goes to show you, it must be pretty easy to make a sportsbook, man. It must be pretty damn easy. You might have to have a lot of money, probably. Minus 2,000 is set up, dude. He's not losing. He's not losing. It was good to just sprinkle that in, bro. It juiced the odds up. It went from like 160 to 217 somehow, just from that. Why not? Why not? It is a setup though. That's fucking crazy odds. We should be good though. Are you limited there or just hate it? No, I'm not limited. I mean, I am limited there actually. I can get like on some parlays, like max. It depends really. Like player props, I'm like max win 100. So I guess so. Yeah, I am limited there. But I just hate it, honestly. It's not a bad book in the sense of you can definitely make a lot of money on it. You just gotta have the patience to navigate the damn thing. I didn't know either. I was just checking the summer sports so I can make money in the summer. Canadian football is starting. Dude, I don't even give a shit what sport's on. I'm betting on it. Canadian football? Dog, what the fuck? Hey, whatever is on, I'm betting on it. Yeah, no, live betting on Rebet is not. I don't even know if it's possible. It's just so fucking bad. I've heard of it, dog. I'm just saying. I've never watched it once in my life. We've heard of it. I mean, I don't really fuck with it though. Hey, it could be. I didn't really fuck with the MLB either until I started doing Oddsjam, dog. Now I'm over here watching baseball. Like, what the fuck? I didn't think I'd be doing that. I'm watching these dudes slam a ball with a piece of wood. What kind of fucking sport is that? It's kind of crazy, though. Just look for... I just like to watch the pitchers, honestly, dude. I don't know how some of them throwing that thing, not tearing their shoulders apart and their elbows. Beyond me. Yo, I'm seriously about to stream super early tomorrow. I think tennis has been going crazy. We were going so crazy with tennis this morning, and then I placed some MLB bets and they lost, and then it kind of like brought me back down to even, unfortunately. But I was like 6-0 on tennis this morning on EV plays. I was eating, bro. I was up like $500, and then I placed like 2 MLB bets for like 200 each. Lost. Pissed me off, bro. All that work. It's alright though. It's alright. It's just the name of the game, man. And I knew there was the 2 that I hit for the MLB. I was like, I don't know if I should place this. Placed them anyways. They lost. Should have went with my intuition. But now I'll learn better. All right, we already hit that. We hit the first half play we took for the Blue Jays Rangers. That shit hit already. Easy fucking money. What about this fever game, bro? What about this under? We hit the under. What does that look like for us? Oh, the game's almost over. 82 plus. All right, it's at 152. Oh yeah, we hit that shit so easy. That's never been easier. That was so. We got under 166 and a half at minus 113, man. What? That was so easy, bro. Free money, man. Free money. Dude, I'm telling you, EV is crazy, dude. I'll show you guys what I'm saying. Look. Like today, I'm not gonna lie, we got kind of fucked over today, but we were going crazy. Look. All right, no, we got to start from the top. All right, so we started out the day. We got a refund here. This shit pushed. Then I woke up in the morning. I placed this bet at night. Lost. Fucking Casper Ruud choked. Absolute choke fest. So we were down. We weren't 6-0. I'm lying a little bit. We were not 6. We were basically 6-1. Not even. We were probably 6-3 or some shit. But look, we lost this one. Then look, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And there's the no vig that I'm talking about with the EV player props. Look, I tested it out today. I took it. Lost. Should not have taken it. Learned my lesson. There's one of the MLB plays we took. Lost. Then look, here's the second no vig play that I took with the player props. It lost. So my 2-0 minus. We went 0-2 on those player props. That's what I'm telling you. Stay the fuck away from this shit. Does not work. So basically, we're not gonna, like, in the terms of tennis, right? These aren't tennis. So we've only lost one tennis, and we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 5-1 on tennis in the day, right? We were going crazy. We were up like 500. Then we won a Dodgers one first half. Then we won the Dodgers total, so that was nice. Then we lost 2 tennis ones. Then we won a tennis one. And then we lost a fucking, this one hurt us right here. Under 16.5 runs. That's what killed us. And then we won another tennis one. So, as you can see, we're eating with tennis. We're just doing absolutely terrible on MLB today. That's alright, though. That's alright. Yesterday was a good day. We went 13-8 on EV. I mean, look at this, bro. Tennis is eating. You guys got to get up early and play some fucking live tennis bets. It is great. Just devig the pinnacle. Look for an arb. If it's a straight arb to pinnacle, just take it mindlessly. I'm not joking. It's that easy. Easiest money you'll make. T-Wolves should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed, dude. Them boys are playing like dog shit, man. I should have put 80 grand on the Thunder to win today. Would have been the easiest money ever. Facts. My uncle was watching it once and I just fell in love with baseball. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's like an interesting sport. I didn't go live today. I didn't go live today for tennis. I should have. I was betting. I just didn't go live. I didn't know if anyone would show up, but I'll come. I'll go live tomorrow. Fuck it. I'll go live then. I gotta get up early anyways, and then I'll come back, make a coffee, and then I'll go live for a little bit. See what we can do with tennis. I took the over 166 at plus 115. What, the women's game? Ruud choked bad. I know, bro. That shit pissed. I know. That shit pissed me off. Medvedev fucking choked. Fritz choked. Hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, it was EV to a sharp book. Damn, when the hell was it EV to a sharp book? That's fucked. I wonder if that was like right after or right before, because I got an EV too to Pinnacle at minus 113 on Bet Rivers. Interesting. Were you able to hedge that shit or probably not? Oh, here we go. Flip play. Colorado Rockies. Plus 1.5 for the Rockies. Dude, I don't even know if I want to play this, bro. The Rockies are so bad. Yeah, I'm not playing that. 5.26 is circa, I think. Just trying it out. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. No, I mean, that's interesting. I've never really looked this DVIG to circa. Interesting. I know a lot of people like to. I honestly don't even like to just look at one book anymore. I feel like there's so many books and so many people sports betting at this point. Like, there's not really one book, you know? I like to make sure there's like at least a couple books on the same page. DVIG to circa for home run plays. You do DVIG, you DVIG for player prop home runs on that shit. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was using unabated for some home run stuff. Yo, what are they doing? What are they doing? What did we take again? Didn't we take the over 4 first half for this Yankees game? I think we did. Hold on, let me check. Bro, the bases are loaded in the top of the... Damn, he's out. Fuck. Damn, I can't believe he just got out. He choked, bro. The bases were loaded. All right, it's all right. We got one. We need for a push. We need 3 more. But if we want to win this, we need 4 more runs here, and it's in the first. So we got one though. We got one. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Yankees are here to play, dog. They're here to play. Cardinals -2. This is kind of like an underdog, but honestly, not a bad one. Not a bad one, dude. I'm gonna hit this. Not a bad underdog. I mean, I doubt. I really doubt. Let me see. What are we at right here? Oh, so he just got out. Cardinals are winning. Okay, so it's either a push here. Okay, that's not bad, actually. It's not bad at all. That's a really good bet that we just got in, honestly. What the fuck? Why did it give us that easy? Wow. Cardinals -2 at +132? Or, -2 at +1. That's so easy, bro. I think we got lucky and we got that right before this guy got out. Because it's the end of the 8th now. So really, you know, the Cardinals go here. Actually, I guess the Orioles got another inning too. They could score. They could score. They could score. So never mind. Never mind. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Right, I really feel like they did give me a handout here. All right, we can give up one more run in this Reds game, but not to the Reds, because if it's to the Reds, then we're fucked. So this one's turning a little sweaty here. All right, he popped out. All right, good. All right, now we just need the Royals to not score, then the Reds to not score, and then the game's over. 2 more innings. 2 more innings. Let's see if the Cardinals can score one here, man. Fan Pinnacle announced that they support arbitrage. Yeah, dog. I mean, unfortunately, you need to live somewhere where Pinnacle's allowed. But yeah, Pinnacle's nice, bro. They don't limit or anything. You can arb there for sure. I know a guy who lives out of the country who arbs with Pinnacle in some of the betting exchanges. So, yeah, if you could, dude, that'd be a perfect world. I think my uncle lives in Colombia. Maybe I'll just get his address and show them proof of address, and I'll be able to bet with Pinnacle. That'd be amazing. You could make so much money, bro. I'm from Canada. I have Pinnacle ready. Dude, you should be fucking crushing it then. Yeah, or whenever you get going, you'll be going crazy. Banks, are you on Oddsjam, dog? Or when are you starting? For bet tracking, do you sync books on Oddsjam or just add them? I just use this right here, bro. Add bet tracker. I just use the bet tracker. Nah, not yet. I'm waiting for a check on my soul. I feel that. I feel that, dog. Well, come fall, bro, you're gonna be swimming in cash. Tell Randall you've been watching my streams. 7 days free trial on the platinum plan. I guarantee you'll make a couple $1,000s in that 7 days. Guarantee, bro. I'll be watching for you, Banks. I'll be watching. You better start. I'm gonna come up there to Toronto too, dog. I'm gonna place some bets. You gonna use my link? Much love, bro. I like this play right here, honestly. Not bad. Cubs over 2.5. I've kind of had a shit day with MLB though. I don't know if I want to keep betting on it. I'm dead ass though. When the summer's over and the sports start back up, I'm gonna start going around to different states, maybe Canada. I want to just try out betting in a bunch of places, see what it's like. I want to go to like make it like a series on YouTube, and then the final boss will be like California. See how much we can make in Cali. I'll set like a challenge or something. Like I'm not gonna leave the state until I make $1,000 or some shit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It'll be cool though. Yeah, I trust offshores. I use them all the time, dog. I was definitely skeptical when I first got into this. Although I did know a homie back in high school when he used to bet, used his dad's information. He used to place bets on MyBookie all the time. So he had been using it for a while, and yeah, nothing happened. So I always kind of trusted it from the start almost, but I was a little skeptical putting my own money in it. But I haven't had any problems with any of the books. The only book I had a problem with was Bet DSI, and that's just because they got rid of the props builder, and then they secretly gave me the sign up bonus. So then they're making me roll over my money 20 times, and there's never any arbs, there's never any EVs really. They come every once in a blue moon. So unfortunately I have like 3 bands just fucking trapped in Bet DSI jail. It's probably gonna take me the whole summer to roll over 20. Yeah. Well, if I gotta roll over 20 times, bro, that's gonna take a while. It's like 60 grand. It's gonna take a long ass time. My plan maybe was kind of just to hedge it out of there, like place a fat ass pregame bet and just kind of like a degen pregame bet, and then look to hedge it live and just get it out, somehow sneak them away. Bet DSI is good for MLB. They're like Bet Online. Well, I'll have to look at that, bro. I'll have to look, because my money is just trapped. Yeah, only use the big name. I would, yeah. I mean, those are the ones I would start with anyways. But it's not too bad to try some out. But do your research on them. Ask other people what they think about the certain site. But from all the ones I've used so far, I haven't had any problems. Bro, what is this low ass scoring game, dog? Timberwolves, bro. What are you guys doing? Bunch of fucking bums, dude. Timberwolves are a bunch of bums. All right, the Cardinals didn't score there, unfortunately. So now we're like praying for a void. Let's hope the fucking Oilers don't. Is it Orioles? Orioles. Hopefully they don't score here. So we're kind of praying for a void now. Pray for me. I don't know what the hell was up with the Timberwolves today. Unbelievable. They trap you with that low hold shit. You gotta dig your way. Yeah, bro. I don't even want a low hold because if it keeps winning, then I'm just gonna have more money stuck in there. I'm about to just pretend like it's gone and just degen it out of there. Place it on some shit. Try to hedge it out of there for like a loss of $10 or some shit if I have to. Yeah, low holds are I don't really do much low holds. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people do, but I just don't. I just don't do it. I don't know why. Holy shit! What is this bet? Okay, that's not even profitable anymore. Vancouver is like California of the U.S. They have DFS. Ontario doesn't. They have DFS. We can't use underdog and price pick, but the West can. Interesting. So weird. Bet whale, no bet whale, juice bets. I started not taking bonuses, only depositing amounts I could take out less than 10 bets. Yeah, probably smart. Low hold the sleeper discount. I pretty much just low hold the sleeper discounts. You low hold the sleeper discounts on fucking on Bet DSI? What? How does that work? Are you just like banking on the fact that the promo is gonna win, and you're like arbing on the other prop? What's this edge you're talking about, dog? Sounds kind of interesting. What's the best offshore for live player props? Honestly, I'd say UWager, bro. I've been using UWager for quite a while now. They haven't even limited me once. All the other sites limited me. UWager is still going strong. I want to get back to arbing, dog. I gotta wait for FanDuel to fix itself. It's like my main moneymaker if I'm limited. If I'm not limited, then I could bet with it. But unfortunately, all my accounts right now are limited, and I'm not. I kind of wanted to try EV out anyways. Everyone kept asking for it, so here we are. Come on, Yankees. Score. Score for me, Yankees. Score. You're in Jersey, right? Yeah, I'm in Jersey. OKC is giving Minnesota. Yeah, dude, they're absolutely spanking these boys. That's the game, folks. All right, cool. We won the under 6.5 on the sport trade bet that I was kind of skeptical about when there was a shit ton of liquidity. Whoever placed that shit just lost $3,000, bro. Congratulations on that. I don't know what kind of edge you were thinking, but I couldn't even tell you. But thank you for the money, dog. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh my god, the bases are loaded again for the Yankees, dog. These dudes don't stop. Oh, because they're fucking walking everybody. Bunch of pussies, bro. Come on, Bellinger. Smack one. Smack one. Get a grand slam. Yeah, baseball's kind of lit, dog. Why is baseball lit? I mean, my criteria is this, right? I kind of went over it at the beginning of the stream, but plus 170 for maximum odds, minimum 2%, maximum 50% with DVIGing to pinnacle, worst case, and then I'm looking for anything that's basically an arbitrage to pinnacle. So like, look, this is a complete arbitrage, right? To pinnacle. Pinnacle's at plus 128 on the other side, and on BetMGM, it is minus 125. So this is a bet I would place. I'm trying to log into BetMGM to get there. I doubt we'll get this in time, unfortunately. Yeah, it's changed on us, so we can't get it anymore. But that would have been a bet I would have taken, bro. That's kind of my consensus. Especially for tennis. For other books, I'll look for more than just pinnacle. But for tennis, I'm strictly mindlessly. If it's an arb to pinnacle, I'm taking it. Yeah, BetMGM takes fat ass minute. Unfortunately, look. What about this bet right here? No, that's gone now. Odds have changed. Always drop down the menu too, guys. If you're looking at it like this and you're like, oh, okay, this is a 3-cent hole, not bad. Like, just drop it down to make sure, because as you can see, the odds have changed for the other book. So just always be careful and drop this menu down to just get a full evaluation of the market. Alright, we got our money back for the Orioles game. Unfortunately, the Cardinals didn't score, but luckily the Orioles... Is it Orioles? Like, what the fuck is an Orioler, bro? Is that a bird? Never heard of that. But they didn't score, so we got our money back. It was worth a try, man. It was worth a try. Worth a shot. I don't even think worth a try is a thing. Once again, bro, the Yankees are selling. Loaded bases for nothing. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm looking to like get a couple more bets in and then call it for tonight, because I want to stream tomorrow now for tennis. Because we were doing a lot better this morning than we are now. I mean, we're winning right now. We're up in the green, but we haven't got a lot of bets in. This morning we were placing we had like at least 12 EV bets. Maybe we can try to smack a parlay before we go. Let's see if we can get one of those on fantasy site. I don't like that they're showing live, honestly. It's kind of annoying. Can I take that off? Is there like a setting for that I can take off? Yeah, because it's like showing me the live feed for the game right now. I don't really want to see this at all. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Judge under singles minus, dude. Why? What? I feel like that's not even a good bet unless they keep walking the dude. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Okay, yeah, there's nothing really we can place. Nothing there. What about rebet? The shit book. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Minimum 88 books? Jesus, no, bro. We want 2. Live, bro. Stop showing me live shit right now. Take this off. Here we go. Bro, let's try to, should we try to hit a rebate? Ah, fuck it. Honestly, I don't even care because I don't have money in rebate right now and I don't feel like loading it. But honestly, if you have rebate, look at this shit. 3% EV. That's a good one. Minus 132 on rebate. Minus 165 for 2. This one's good right here. Minus 210 on DraftKings. I wouldn't even take this. I would do these FanDuel ones. Bro, you could parlay Alicia Parks plus 4.5 with Sabalenka over 8.5 minus 127 with, I would do this one, bro. No, that's live. Never mind. I wouldn't do that one. Wouldn't do that one. Wouldn't do that one. Possibly this one right here. This fucking North Korean or whatever the fuck this is. Japan baseball. Maybe. Or just those 2. Honestly, just these 2 would be good. Sabalenka over 8.5 with Parks plus 4.5. That'd be a good bet on rebet I'd take. But I'm not going to because I'm not loading money in that shit app right now. It doesn't look like much is popping up left here. Nothing on the arbitrage page. Any pregame shit we can take here? Here's a MLS for you, bro. On Hard Rock. It's a pretty good bet. Oh, here's another esports, bro. Let's get this shit in. Let's get so we can have 3 esports plays. All right, this one is for the 31st. Damn, that's for like a light year away. Okay, we'll take it anyways. Fuck it. It's for the, what is it? Skin Vault Gaming, bro. What kind of name is that? That's interesting. Skin Vault Gaming. Imagine getting paid to play video games for a living, dog. What the fuck? Unbelievable. Over 20. Here we go. Over 20.5 right here. 90 bucks. Maximum betting limit reached? Bro, what are you talking about? Am I getting limited on rebet? On bet in progress. What is going on? Did it take my bet or not, bro? The fuck? It's saying bet in progress. I can't even tell you. Yeah, bro, it didn't show up for me. That's why I had to manually fucking search it for an hour. I finally found it. You gotta go to the top tab and it says esports, and then you gotta go to early markets, and then in early markets select the day. But I've never done it. I've never done it for live. Yeah, no, the one click does not work at all for esports. So you gotta manually look it up. We just found it literally on the stream today. I've never done it live though. That'll be interesting. I'll have to try to figure that out next time if I see one. See if we can get a live one in. Some more golf shit. I'm not touching that. Alright, that looks like it's about it with this, man. So did we get that bet in or not? No, it didn't. So we got 2 esports bets in for what? Tomorrow night? Or tomorrow morning? Yeah, we got 2 esports bets for like in the middle of the night. So we'll see in the morning if those won or not. I'm interested to see. They were pretty favored. And Pinnacle had it like minus 180 for each of them. So it's pretty good. All right, man. We did pretty good tonight, I think. Yeah, I think we did pretty good tonight. Like I said, unfortunately, I was up fat this morning, and then I lost 2 really big. I shouldn't have placed that much money down on them, but you know, what are you gonna do? It looks like this Rockies one we placed is about to hit too. As long as I don't score here, we're gonna win that bet. So another pretty good day, I would say, guys. Like I said, it would have been a really fat day if we didn't lose those 2 MLB bets this morning. Honestly, the one, it was like a $200 bet and it lost, bro. That shit hurt. Put a dent in the profit. But it's all right. That's the game. That's the game we play. I don't know what the Timberwolves are doing. I feel like they just gave up. We'll see. Yeah, bro, that's the swing. That's the swing. I mean, we were like 6-1, and then it turned into like 7-3. But it was because of the specific bet that lost. It was a big bet, so it kind of just like we still were positive. Let me go look. Let's go look at the bet tracker. Positive EV. Like we're 12-7 today. And we're up $208. Like this morning we were eating, dude. I think on the stream, what we're streaming, right? Which one? So we started streaming here. So right now we're 3-0 on the stream with EV. Yeah, 3-0 on the stream. But yeah, see, this one right here just really fucked me. Plus, I lost $210 on this one. And I knew I shouldn't have placed it, and I placed it. It was really a dumb bet. But besides that, and then also these 2 bets is what chipped into the profit. Once again, see, okay, so if you think about it, let me take this calculator out. So we're up 208, and if we don't count the 2 fucking stupid bets that I placed on Novig, I knew I shouldn't have. If we get rid of those, we'd be up $478 today. So look, I'd be up $478 if I wasn't stupid. I don't know why I took it. This is a learning lesson. See, now I'm so pissed off that it's ingrained in me that I'm never taking that shit again. No more player props on Novig at all, unless it's an ARB. I'm done. I am absolutely done. So look, I'd be up $478 if it wasn't for that. And then on top of that, I placed a bet that I was like, iffy about, and I placed it. But and I still listened to what Kelly told me, and I put 210 down, bro. That was just stupid. Once again, dumb lesson. If I'm feeling weird about a bet, I need to lower it. If it's $200 and I'm feeling weird about it, I need to either not place it at all or only place 100. So if I didn't place that at all, we'd be up $688. And let's just say I put 100 and we lost, I'd be up 588. So I like to do that kind of stuff at the end of the day, like perspective things, just to show myself so I can like learn from my mistakes. Because yeah, that shit, I mean, I'd be up 588 today, and we're only up 208 today, which isn't bad. I mean, still good. Still good, man. Can't complain. All right, y'all. Well, I think, yeah, that's the punishment, right? That's the fucking shit I get, man. The punishment is getting fucking mad that I could have made more money. I learned my lesson. I'm not doing that. No more pregame no vig. And the thing is too, is I had a friend who was like, well, if they pop up, I'm gonna take the opposite side. I'm gonna fade the no vig side. And he also lost that night. So it's just like, just stay away from them in general. Don't fade it. Just stay away. Just stay away. But yeah, y'all have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm probably gonna stream during the day if anyone's around for some tennis. You guys can join. I'll be live on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure you guys subscribe to either YouTube or Twitter. It's a lot better to watch it there and helps me track everything. Make sure, you know, everyone's time is being spent wisely. Yeah, all the support's much appreciated. I hope you guys are learning some shit. If you guys got any extra questions, make sure to hit me up on Twitter. I'll answer my DMs. Usually on the weekend, I have like a dedicated day where I answer everything. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out already, I just did a cool video on buying a Tesla. You know, I just bought my car from Oddsjam. I've been using Oddsjam for about 6 months now. Crossed well over $80,000, and I bought myself a car because of it. And I made a YouTube video on it, so go check it out if you haven't already. Drop a like, comment on it, and yeah, subscribe on the YouTube because I'm gonna be posting a lot more content there. I hope you guys have a good night.